Good morning. It is another great day. This is the day after, by the way. The event was called We Robot. I think it should have been We Robots because there was a bunch of them. Tesla had the rollout. They claimed it was going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern, but there was a whole hour of nothing but music and a visually, a visual image morphing on the screen for a whole hour until they got to the 30-minute presentation of the new, what they're calling CyberCab. Apparently somebody trademarked robotaxi would be my guess, but I haven't looked into it. Doesn't really matter. But I said it was a good event. It wasn't great. It was not insanely great by any stretch, but it was good. I think it was a win-win-win situation. So they introduced this new robo-taxi, this new robo-cab, that CyberCab really looks good. It appears to be made out of stainless steel like the Cybertruck. It's going to be interesting with all those fingerprints all over it, but I really like the styling. It's a two-seater, no steering wheel, no pedals. Trunk space, obviously. I assume it's a hatchback. Didn't really get much indication of that. But number one, I like it. Number two, they introduced wireless charging. Now, people have been doing this for probably a couple years now, and it is the wave of the future. In the case of owning a car that does wireless charging, you pull it into the carport or the garage or the driveway, and you've got a pad there that charges, and that's the future. And by the way, they said this will probably start production in 2026, which means 2027 most likely. But no steering wheel. That means it either works or it doesn't. They're talking about rolling it out in California and Texas. Now, if it were me, I would have picked Texas and Ohio and maybe South Carolina, but I was not consulted. And so the third element was the price, under $30K, they believe. Now, of course, that's $30K today dollars. You know, if we get a new administration in there, it could be significantly less. Just saying. But anyhow, it was a good event. And they introduced the Robo-Van, and I think he was pronouncing it Robovan. I have to replay it to see what the pronunciation was. But here's, I think he said, a 20 or 22 seat bus. Okay? Obviously, it's electric. Obviously, it's self-driving. But it was interesting. It pulled up during the demo, the presentation, and a bunch of, I assume, Tesla employees get out of it. So really futuristic looking. Again, as he said, you know, at some point he goes, you know, why doesn't the future look like the future? You know, that's exactly what these two vehicles look like. So I said all that to say, as soon as I get the chance, unlike the Cybertruck, I waited too long to get on the waiting list. The minute the waiting list is available, I'm probably going to buy one, maybe two of these robo-taxis. Does that mean I have to move to Texas? I mean, worse things have happened, right? I had an office in San Antonio for a year. I commuted, believe it or not, between Ohio and South Carolina and San Antonio, Texas. But great little community. I can get off into the weeds, as you know. So if you've got questions or comments or concerns, reach out. Best thing to do is shoot me a text. Text the words, "Are you free now?" to my mobile, 330-992-4754. Let's have a conversation. How can I help advance your efforts? It is an e-mobility world. I know this. I know more EVs will be sold tomorrow than were sold yesterday. That's a fact. It is a trend you're going to want to get in front of. Again, if I can help, reach out. If you don't think I can help, reach out anyhow. Let's have a conversation. Remember, it's going to be just about as great a day as you make up your mind to make it. So join me and the team at Fast Charge Engineering and make it a fabulous day, a dream beyond your wildest comprehension. How cool would that be? It's possible.